Good day to our highly respected instructor and viewers. For this video presentation, we will evaluate the structure of the agencies relating to drug prevention and control. The Dangerous Drug Board, or DDB, is the Philippines' highest policy-making and strategy formulating body for drug prevention and control. Operating under the Office of the President, it is mandated by Republic Act 9165 to develop and adopt a comprehensive, integrated, unified, and balanced national drug abuse prevention and control strategy. Its functions include policy and strategy formulation, developing and updating national drug control policies, strategies, and plans, research and evaluation, conducting research on drug abuse, prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation to inform policy and program development, education and awareness, implementing drug education and awareness programs to prevent drug abuse and promote a drug-free society, treatment and rehabilitation, coordinating and monitoring the implementation of drug treatment and rehabilitation programs, law enforcement coordination, collaborating with law enforcement agencies to ensure the effective enforcement of drug laws and regulations. International cooperation, representing the Philippines in the international drug control efforts and collaborating with other countries and international organizations. The DDB coordinates with various lower agencies and stakeholders to implement its policies and programs. These include the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, or PDEA, the primary law enforcement agency responsible for combating illegal drugs in the Philippines. The DDB provides policy guidance and support to PDEA in its operations. Next, the Department of Health, or DOH, responsible for provision of drug treatment and rehabilitation services. The DDB coordinates with the DOH to ensure the availability and equality to these services. Third, the Department of Education, or DepEd, responsible for integrating drug education into the school curriculum. The DDB works with the DepEd to develop and implement drug education programs in schools. Fourth, Department of Social Welfare and Development, or the DSWD, responsible for providing social welfare services to drug dependents and their families. The DDB coordinates with DSWD to ensure the provision of comprehensive support services to drug dependents. And the local government units, or LGUs, responsible for implementing drug prevention and control programs at the local level. The DDB provides technical assistance and support to LGUs in the development and implementation of these programs.
The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, or PDEA, is the primary anti-drug laws enforcement agency in the Philippines, established under the Republic Act No. 9165, the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. As the implementing arm of the Dangerous Drugs Board, or DDB, its core mandates is to enforce all laws and regulations related to dangerous drugs, with the overarching goals of leading the national campaign against illegal drugs and achieving drug-cleared status for communities. The key functions of the PDEA: first is the law enforcement operation, conducting high impact of anti-drug operations, including surveillance, interdiction, and apprehension of drug traffickers, as well as to the seizure of illegal drug precursor, chemical, and drug-related assets. Second is intelligence gathering, collecting, analyzing, and sharing intelligence on drug trafficking networks to support target operations and disrupt supply chain. The third one is coordinating with stakeholders, collaborating with local government units or the LGU, law enforcement agencies, for example, the PNP, NBI, and Bureau of Customs, and international bodies to strengthen drug control efforts. Fourth is rehabilitation and demand reduction, supporting drug rehabilitation program and demand reduction initiatives such as community-based prevention. Campaigns in line with the DDB policies. The last one is the capacity building, training law enforcement personnel and community partners on drug enforcement techniques and forensic science and base practice in drug control. Mandate under the Republic Act 9165, the PDEA is tasked with: first is enforcing the provision of the Republic Act number 9165, including the investigation and prosecution of drug-related offenses. Second is the Philippine Drug Enforcement, managing the Philippine Drug Enforcement Fund to finance anti-drug operation, rehabilitation, and prevention program. Next is regulating the legitimate use of controlled precursor and essential chemicals to prevent diversion into illegal drug reduction. Next is the coordination with the DDB. As the implementing arm of the DDB, PDEA operates under the policy guidance and strategic direction of the board. The DDB sets the National Drug Enforcement Agenda, formulates policies, and approve programs, while PDEA execute this plan through operational activities.
The Municipal Anti-Drug Abuse Council or MADAC. It is the frontline implementing and coordinating body at the municipal level for all anti-illegal drug initiative in the Philippines. So mandated by Republic Act 9165 and Executive Order number 152 series of 2018. Its core mission is to operationalize national drug control policies at the grassroots level, ensuring communities are protected from the harms of dangerous drugs through integrated prevention, rehabilitation, and monitoring efforts. Its key functions are: first, the program implementation, designing and executing community-based anti-drug programs, including drug education campaigns, youth empowerment activities, and livelihood support for recovering drug dependence. So, next is rehabilitation support. It facilitates access to treatment and rehabilitation services for drug users, coordinating with local health facilities like the SWD and NGOs to provide counseling, medical care, and aftercare support. The third one is monitoring and evaluation. Tracking drug-related incidents, assessing program effectiveness, and maintaining a database of drug users in the municipality to inform targeted intervention. So next is the advocacy and awareness. Raising awareness about the dangers of drug abuse through seminars, workshops, and media campaigns, engaging local leaders, schools, and barangays like villages to foster a drug-free culture. Next is law enforcement coordination. Collaborating with local police, PDEA, and other law enforcement agencies to support anti-drug operations, share intelligence, and ensure the arrest and prosecution of drug traffickers. and coordination under PDEA. As the municipal level counterpart to PDEA, the MADOC operates under the technical guidance and supervision of the agency, ensuring alignment with the national anti-drug strategies.
The Barangay Anti-Drug Abuse Council or the BADAC is the grassroots cornerstone of the Philippines anti-drug framework, mandated by Republic Act No. 9165 and Executive Order No. 152 of 2018 to operationalize drug control efforts at the village level. Chaired by the barangay captain, the BADAC serve as the primary interface between communities and national anti-drug agencies, with a clear mandate to safeguard barangays from drug abuse through proactive prevention, intervention, and coordination. Its core mandate: first, local program implementation, designing and executing community-specific anti-drug initiatives, including drug education campaigns, youth empowerment activities, and livelihood support for recovering drug dependence. Second, drug user identification and referral. Identifying and documenting drug users and pushers within the barangay, maintaining a confidential watch list, and referring individuals to treat and rehabilitation services. Third, we have the support to law enforcement, assisting PDEA, local police, and other agencies in drug clearing operations, surveillance, and intelligence gathering, while ensuring community safety during such activities. Fourth, advocacy and awareness, raising public awareness about the dangerous drugs abuse through seminars, workshops, and media campaigns, engaging residents, schools, and local organizations to foster a drug-free culture. Fifth, monitoring and reporting, tracking drug-related incidents, evaluating programs' effectiveness, and submitting monthly reports to the Municipal Anti-Drug Abuse Council or the MADAC on progress, challenges, and emerging trends. The BADAC's coordination under MADAC. BADAC operates as a subordinate body of MADAC with clear lines of reporting and accountability, such as policy alignment. BADAC implements anti-drug programs in line with MADAC's municipal level strategies and the National Drug Control Agenda set by the Dangerous Drugs Board or the DDB. Reporting and validation. Monthly reports from BADAC, including watch lists, incident data, and program updates, are submitted to MADAC for review, validation, and consolidation into municipal level reports for PDEA and other higher agencies. Resource mobilization. MADAC provides BADAC with financial, logistical, and technical support, including training on drug law enforcement, rehabilitation protocols, and data management. Inter-barangay coordination. MADAC facilitates collaboration between BADACs in neighboring barangays to address cross-village drug trafficking and share best practices. Oversight and evaluation. MADAC monitors BADAC's performance, conducts regular audits, and provides feedback to ensure compliance with the national standards and the effective use of resources. BADACs are the eyes and ears of anti-drug efforts at the grassroots, working under the MADAC's guidance to translate national policies into community action while receiving technical support from PDEA. This hierarchical structure ensures a coordinated, bottom-up approach to drug prevention and control across the Philippines.